All right, then we have Teri Stastny, Support Center Representative here at Basin.
Hi, I'm Teri Stastny, and I still have about 15 pounds left to go, so I'm still working on this. It's always a work in progress. And like so many other people, I've lost the weight in the past and gained it back, and it comes back on so much faster than it comes off. I guess we were asked, what motivated us to lose weight. So what motivated me to lose weight this time is kind of a little ironic. My clothes, my largest clothes, I keep my clothes as I outgrow them and put them into boxes, and my fattest clothes were getting too tight. So I either needed to go buy new clothes or start losing weight. And about that same time was when Basin sent out the email stating that they were looking for people who might be interested in the Weight Watchers at work. So I figured, well, I'll throw my name in, and if we get enough people interested, I'll lose some weight, and if we don't get enough people interested, I'll just go buy some new clothes. And when we actually had enough people interested, actually went home and I told my husband, crap, they have my name, I have to diet now. So I didn't even start with the attitude that I want to lose weight. It was, they've got my name, I have to do this. So my daily or my weekly goal has always been to just not gain. And it's amazing how the little bits that I've lost have added up over the months. And I went from my clothes being too tight to they were too big. I had to go down and look through all the clothes I'd tossed into storage, and there was no rhyme or reason to how I'd tossed them into storage. So I took a Saturday afternoon to just kind of go through them, and I had the, oh my gosh, it fits, I can wash it and wear it pile, and I had the, oh, pretty soon, and the hopefully, and then there was the pile of, let's get real, that's not going to ever happen. But I've still got them there. And this is from the hopefully pile. So I have gone through a few piles of the clothes. As far as how I lost the weight, I did the Weight Watchers. They no longer offer it here at work, and I did sign up for the Weight Watchers, which is located next to Kobe's, which, yes, lovely, you get to smell all that good food, but I don't actively go to the Weight Watchers anymore, but I still follow how their guidelines are. It's food is done on a points value, and like they mentioned, there's several different ways to look up, online, different ways of assigning point values to food. I don't measure everything, but after you do it for a while, you know that, this piece of steak is going to be about this much, and I find writing it down, even if I don't measure it, if I just write down everything that I've eaten in a day, in the evening I'll look and it's like, oh, I must be full. Even if I'm not really full, it's like I look at it and my mind says, oh, you're full because you've eaten that much today. So just writing it down seems to really help. Um, a couple of things that I catch myself doing is while I watch TV, I snack, or if I'm stressed, I'm a stress eater. If I get stressed, what can I eat? So I went online to find other things to do to help with fidgeting or with stress, and I found that crocheting and knitting activate the same parts of the brain that yoga and meditation did. So my cats have some really, really ugly Afghans, but that's what I do while I'm watching TV. Instead of sitting there eating, I crochet. And the cats like playing with the yarn. Um, Measuring the food, I find small amounts can be very satisfying. Instead of grabbing a bag of chips and sitting down and just eating them, I'll put them into like a little pretty cup or something, and just those few, you eat just those few, and you think, oh, if I want more, I can get up and go back and get more. You realize that you're satisfied off of those smaller amounts. You don't need the whole bag of cookies. One cookie is going to be very satisfying. Sarah's birthday, we were celebrating at work today, and I had half a brownie, and it was delicious. But I didn't have to eat the whole brownie, I just ate the half a brownie. Um, I've had back surgery, so a lot of exercising I can't do because I have nerve damage, and it will aggravate the nerve or cause muscle spasms. So my activity of choice is shopping. You can shop for a while, sit for a while, shop for a while, sit for a while. Since I didn't have to go uptown and buy new clothes, I took that money and I went and redecorated my living room. So it was kind of two stones in one. I got to do something fun. I got to do my shopping, and I had the money to do it because I wasn't buying myself larger size clothes. Also we were at the Capitol Electric building. They have an exercise bike there, and every time I walk by it, it makes me feel guilty to walk by it. So I'll sit down and just 5 minutes. That's all I do is just little increments, and so you don't have to be physically able to, run a whole marathon. You can do little increments all day long and get your activity in. Um, let's see. As Sarah mentioned, your taste buds do change. I remember waiting all week long, doing great all week so that I could have a McDonald's hamburger and fries with my grandchildren. And when I got the fries, I asked my husband, when did McDonald's change their fries? And they hadn't been changed. It's just that I wasn't used to that greasy flavor, and they didn't taste as good as I remembered them tasting. So yeah, over time your taste buds do change. Presentation is a big thing. I wanted a piece of fudge, so to eat this little tiny piece of fudge, which would be as much as eating like a whole meal, I cut it into tiny little pieces and put it on a piece of little crystal dish, and I sat there, and while my husband had 3 pieces of fudge, I truly enjoyed my little piece of fudge much more than he enjoyed his. So it's all, planning ahead, saving it. And if my story helps anybody, that's great, but really I want to thank all of you, because me being able to share helps me stay motivated to, I'm going to get those last 15 pounds off.